Okay, we got something different going on today. We're going on a little road trip to help out Fedor. He bought a camper van a little while ago. He's having some issues getting it going. So I'm going to take my Snap-on Solus Pro up there. This is Fedor's weapon he's going to be building. He picked this up, what, 4 or 5 months ago?
I don't know. I think it was September.
She's a classic. So this is his camper van we're going to be working at. It looks like it's a 2500 cargo van. It's been converted. It's got a bed and cabinets in the back. It's actually pretty cool. It smells like something died in here.
Probably all the gas.
So this is actually pretty cool. You know, I'm gonna be looking for a van, and I need some ideas on how to do the paneling. Get some cupboards like that. You got a fridge in there.
Yeah. Panel up top.
For boondocking, this would be perfect. This little lid flips open, and there's even a stove in there. That fridge is obviously not 12 volts. Must be an inverter or something. Still looks like it's part of a antler off an animal or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same with the shifter, hey?
And the window. Check this out.
Customization at its finest. Heineken beer cap. Oh, look at that stereo. That's vintage, like 90s, maybe even 80s for sure. Is that even, like, is it a tape deck?
No. It's a CD.
Look at this thing. Man. OBD1 bullcrap. Well, it runs.
It'll run better as soon as the good gas comes in.
Started up quick though. So how long will it run before it starts heating up?
Usually only at higher RPMs.
Okay.
So I could just rev it right now and it'll overheat in like a minute.
Yeah, you don't want to heat it up too much though.
But I want to know, like, if the pressure is a sensor issue or that fucking gauge is on.
Yeah, the oil pressure seems like right off the old scale, eh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's true.
So if I'm going to be thinking about getting a van, this is kind of tight workspace I'm going to be looking at, eh?
Well, it's better to actually work from the inside. It's easier to undo the bolts for the thermostat from the inside, even though it's closer to the front.
And especially if it's going to be converted to four-wheel drive, unless I get a Savannah. It's cool as hell though. Oh, we're just trying to connect with the Snap-on scanner, but said there's no power at the adapter. I kind of thought something was up because when we plugged it in, it should have automatically powered up the scanner, so you need to figure out what's going on. Oh, this is kind of a fail. I hate OBD1. When it said no power, there should be another power connection right here that plugs in that I obviously didn't bring. Because it's not like OBD2 where you have dedicated power. Ignition's turned on and 5 volts max, which the ECM, according to Google, will give you. This other one should be ground. Yeah, that one's ground. We're gonna bust out the mityvac and hook it up to his radiator and see if there's any issues. Put 15 psi. We're gonna let it sit for a few minutes, see if it bleeds off, and that'll tell us if there's any leaks in the system. Springtime, you're gonna get this thing going?
Yeah.
Hey, look at
it's fucking cold to weld, man.
Look at the size of those tires. Too cold to weld. Pipeliners do it, -40.
That's nice.
Man, you could fall through that floor almost. It's about as rusty as my 57 Chevy.
Look at the holes above the wheel well. Look down there.
Oh shit. See what that is? That's a spot to check your beer cans when you're out fucking riding. Love that shifter though. The old skull head.
Yeah, the guy that owned it was in the military.
That's kind of a cool sticker actually. How's the old pressure holding out? It's dropped a few PSI, which isn't too bad. If you had a major leak, it'd just sort of piss out, but it could be leaking from here, obviously, down there. Out the side of the block, eh?
No, it's the fitting, man, on your pump.
Yeah, start her up, let her run for a while. We'll see what the temperature gets out here compared to what the gauge says inside. Fedor says he's been having some problems with overheating, even with the new thermostat he put in. So he removed the thermostat, and now we're just letting her run. Still got some old gas in there. How long do you think this thing was sitting?
Since last time I started it?
No, like from when you had bought it. Like, how long do you think Buddy had it sitting?
It was only sitting for 6 months or so.
6 months? That's it? The gas inside smells like it's rotten when it's running.
Yeah.
Monitor the temperature. Just gonna rev it, see if any pressure increases. That exhaust just stinks. Like stale fuel.
And it's puking out black shit.
Almost smells like burning coolant too.
Well, it did drip on the exhaust, I think.
Yeah, but it wouldn't come out the tailpipe though. This was dripping into the exhaust. But I don't see no cloud of white smoke to indicate that there's some issues.
No, the first time it overheated, there was white smoke.
Oh yeah? Check out that roof rack made of wood. Oh yeah. Held down by straps. I'd be ditching that.
Some German guy made it.
Be driving down the highway and that'll come flying right off. Your solar panels, is your solar panel are bolted to the roof, or is it bolted to those wood panels?
To the wood.
Because that's ghetto. That is so ghetto. So far I've been running it for like 10 minutes. No overheating yet. Temperature is still, you know, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 35-ish degrees Celsius, whatever the conversion is roughly. But somehow he says when the thermostat's installed, the engine will start doing a bunch of funky stuff, then overheat. And apparently this is the second thermostat. Is it possible to get a couple that are bad? Who knows? I still think he needs to put the thermostat in a pot of boiling water to see if it actually opens properly. Why'd you turn it off?
Just to see if it's hot.
Oh, it's not hot. It's got a manual temperature probe in the radiator.
I'm not touching it.
Because I'm reading 30 degrees.
Yeah, it's not as hot as when it was doing it.
Oh yeah, Russian cruise control. Gonna rev it up, see if we can get any temperature out of her. Alright, now we're gonna head out to a brewery now. I just gotta get turned around. Like JD's gonna meet up with us. Try out some beers at Dandy Brewing and then go grab something to eat. I tried their sour beer earlier in the week, but it tasted more like a wine instead. Kind of want like an actual sour. Streets are shit.
Yeah, another 10.
10 of the same?
What's it like for the first day or so?
What do you got, Fedor? Tomcats. Your human's home. What are you doing? You just want some... Get your fur combed. You love getting yourself combed. Get rid of all that loose hair so you're not shedding, eh? I know. You're such a good kitty. Just went through this bag of OBD1 connectors. A lot of them have this side port. Must be for a 12-volt power source. I don't seem to have that cable. Alright, enough screwing around. I think it's motherfucking beer time. Alright, motherfucking beer time. Ooh, now that's a bitter IPA. I'm gonna end the video here. I think Fedor's major problem when he was talking about overheating on his van is the reason why I went there is that the upper radiator hose goes higher than what the rad and then goes down to the thermostat. So I think when you change the thermostat, he had an airlock there, and that was, you know, it wasn't burping, so you're probably getting overheated in the manifold because he got a bunch of air trapped there. When he removed the thermostat, we didn't have that issue of overheating. So he's got to find a way, once he puts that thermostat back in, to bleed the system. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. This is some very bitter beer. I'll talk to you guys later.